Hi Leo, welcome to your June reading. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys, get you some insight, some guidance, overall see what you can expect and what's going on for you throughout the month of June. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. But let's get into this and let's see what your messages are. Starting off with this oracle deck, we have energy, power, aura, depletion, call back your energy. Call your energy back to you. I can't read. With the bottom, you can let go now. Surrender to what is. Acceptance, letting go, water, and non-resistance. Okay. Very interesting. So it feels like June, you're in this process of detaching, releasing, and clearing. Especially if you've been feeling depleted or running on empty, like your gas tank is empty, you need to fill it back up. So you need to surround yourself with things, with people, and even just like taking care of yourself. How can you fill back your battery, your gas tank, right? You can let go now, surrender to what is, letting go, water, and non-resistance. There's something you're reaching this acceptance for, acceptance of some sort of change, acceptance of the fact that, hey, I'm fucking tired, I need a break, like I'm depleted and I need to catch up on some rest or take a break or spend some time alone. Like, you know, I see that June is a month where you have a lot on your plate and you're needing to really take care of you first before you worry about taking care of anybody else. All right. So call your energy back to you. Do things that empower you. Do things that make you feel confident. Surround yourself with things that uplift you and support you and inspire you, you know? That's how you can call your energy back. Protect your peace, protect your energy, and anything that is harmful to you, you might want to wave goodbye to it, even if it's just temporarily. Okay, so we have a whole stack. I'm not taking that, but we have the sea serpent coming out. This is a very emotional time for you, Leo. Emotions could be very sensitive, especially dealing with your inner feminine or a feminine energy around you, or even something to do with your mother. But there is a bit of a cycle coming up, but there's an opportunity for you to clear this cycle or do things differently. Panther, yeah, things are reaching all-time high. There is this peak of emotion, peak of even aggression. You could be feeling a little aggressive right now, or you could be feeling, I don't know, just like triggered in a way. You've maybe come to some sort of realization about some things in your life, some changes that are needed, or some sort of action you need to take. It's kind of like there's this anger or frustration that's fueling you forwards. There's something that's deeply rooted within you, and it's like breaking out, and it's forcing you to either deal with or confront or move away from. This is about self-empowerment as well with the horse. Who just had the horse? Who did I just do a reading for? I just did Aries reading. I forgot for a second. I really had to think about it. They also had this card come out if you have any Aries placements. But the horse is all about mastery and strength training and really building up that muscle energetically, physically, emotionally, even intuitively, building your muscle, getting stronger. But this is like well-rounded. The horse is someone who strives for freedom, strives for fun, independence, and adventure. And so it kind of feels like right now it's like you're fed up with some sort of cycle that's been going on and on and on, round and round in your life. And you're like, you know what? Like, I've had enough. I'm done with this. I'm moving forwards, or I'm going to be doing things very different. Okay, this could be a time where you're judging yourself very harshly, or you may be feeling like others are judging you harshly right now, or, you know, making assumptions, but fuck what they know. They don't know shit. I'm just kidding. But we have the elephant and the peacock underneath the bottom, which is kind of saying that there are these blockages disguised. Like, it's actually a blessing, whether you can see it or not. It's guiding you towards something bigger, like part of your divine path, your divine calling. So although right now it may appear one way, or you might be getting really frustrated with a situation, with yourself, with life, but this is pushing you, this is redirecting you to something that is really significant. I don't know what it is just yet. We're going to get into the tarot and get the more specific stuff of what's going on. But for some, there's moving. For some, this is about you reconnecting to your creativity, your creative abilities or self-expression. Could be about your sexuality too, or even your spirituality, or all those things that I just said. Finding things that bring you pleasure, bring you joy. But in order to do that, there needs to be some sort of breakthrough, and it feels like it kind of starts maybe not the most favorable with the Panther. It's kind of like comes up out of the blue, these emotions. But you know what, with the cards that just came out, Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, Hermit at the bottom, I mean, it's showing like you are pretty calm, or you're pretty neutral, you're going through the motion. But Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups is really showing you're in flow, you're in harmony, that you're being very mindful and you're keeping your emotions in check. Like you're allowing yourself to feel whatever emotions that come up, good, bad, anger, happiness, sadness, frustration, everything, right? All the emotions, you're feeling them, you're letting them out, you're expressing them. And it's showing like you're much in control of this. So that's good. Hermit's at the bottom, which is showing that like, this could be a time where you're craving more space or craving time to yourself. You might need to take a break from some people. You might just need to lay low, kind of just stay in your own zone. You might have your phone on do not disturb. You might be like not answering phone calls, text messages, emails. You might be just kind of like, just like being low key right now, because you got a lot going on inwards that you're dealing with, and you need some space to just kind of like decompress. But you're trying to get clarity on some things. Three of Swords, maybe trying to get clarity on some sort of loss or heartbreak or just high emotional stuff. Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You're trying to find like the blessing in this curse, or like, this heartbreak, some sort of loss, some sort of deep suffering or emotional stress that you've been going through. You're trying to look at it from a different perspective. You're trying to understand the lesson. You're trying to see, what can I gain from this pain? That whole saying, no pain, no gain. You're like, okay, what the fuck can I gain from this pain right now? What's the gain, Jade? What's the gain? Despite whatever it is that you're going through, you're still showing up here very loving and caring and gentle. And with the Queen of Cups to the Six of Pentacles, you're still showing up giving and nurturing yourself and other people. Like, whatever it is that Three of Swords was relating to, you're not letting that shut off your heart. You're not letting this pain or hurt make you just completely detach and cut off and like shut off your heart and like hold back your love. Like, you recognize there's these things about yourself that can never or won't change just because of like what other people maybe put you through, or I don't know. I don't fucking know. Let's just keep going. Show me clearly what's going on for Leo during this time. What do my Leos need to know, look out for, be aware of? Death. Wow. So yeah, I mean, like, you're going through some very big changes right now. You're going through some massive life cycle shifts. You got some things ending, you got some things beginning. There's a lot going on this month. There's a lot of transition, and the best thing for you is to just surrender and embrace this shift. You're going through some big shifts. Even like, again, Queen of Cups and Death, your emotions about situations, your emotions about certain people, even yourself, things from your past, things about your future, like everything's changing. A lot of these feelings are changing each and every day. Like every day about this situation, you just feel a little bit differently, or you've understood things a little bit more, you've gotten a little bit more clarity. But yeah, it's like Queen of Cups to Death, you're kind of making peace, you're accepting, it's like that other oracle card, the whole acceptance, letting go, water and non-resistance. You can let go now, surrender to what is. That's kind of what you're showing up in this reading. You're kind of like, okay, you might get angry, you might get frustrated, you might be like, yo, this is some bullshit. But then you know what, after like, okay, you know what, whatever, I surrender, it is what it is. Like, horse, I gotta keep moving forwards. Death, and then we have the Star at the bottom, which is all about hope and optimism and also wish fulfillment. So with these changes taking place, it's creating space for you to achieve and really come into a life of alignment and more happiness and more pleasure, more joy. I'm also seeing with the Star underneath that, we hit the Three of Swords showing up again. Here's that Ace of Pentacles. Here it is again. The opportunity, the reward from all that pain. There is a reward. There is some sort of gain There's something you can take with you moving forwards. Or if it wasn't for this ending that you're going through, you wouldn't have unlocked this gift. There's some sort of gift or blessing or good fortune coming in. For some, it could be money, right? Ace of Pentacles could be talking about a physical, tangible item or gift coming in that will support you in your venture, on your journey. So, I don't know. It seems very intense, Leo. Very kind of general, open-ended, though. I'm like, what on earth is going on for Leo in June? Four of Pentacles. See, so this fell right on top of death. We also have the Seven of Swords at the bottom. See, I'm seeing like for a few of you, not for everybody, or I guess it just kind of depends on what these changes are, but some of you could be resisting this change or holding on very tight to the old way, the comfort zone, what you used to have. There might be this inability to fully accept, or it might just be the initial reaction to these changes or to this shift or to this like ending or a loss or something like that. Seven of Swords at the bottom with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, look, it's a blessing in disguise. King of Pentacles also. Maybe there's some sort of shift taking place in your work or your job, or there's things about this ending that haven't revealed itself to you, or not even ending, this shift or these changes. There's so much going on behind the scenes that you're not even able. It's kind of like a seed. I said this in Aries reading, right? Another kind of similar overlapping theme. But it's like with a seed, when you plant the seed in the ground, you cover it up with dirt. You don't know what the fuck is going to sprout. You don't know, is it going to sprout? It might not, right? It's kind of like the Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. It's like, you don't know what's on the other side of this. You don't know what's going to sprout because of this situation, or because of this change, or because of this choice. Like, it's so mysterious. Like, I wish I knew more of like what's going on for you. We're going to just keep pulling cards. What's going on for Leo in the month of June? Okay. We have the Four of Cups. So 4-4. Maybe you're seeing 4-4-4. Or maybe you're 44. Or turning 44 this year. We have the Emperor and the Three of Cups. Okay. I'll take it. So this is where your attitude, your mindset, your vibe is kind of changing. From the Four of Cups, where you're not feeling overly pleased or satisfied with these changes. You're like, yeah, like, this isn't really what I wanted, or this change, did this really have to happen? Did I really have to go through this pain? Is it really gonna be worth it? I don't quite see the whole story. I don't see the bigger picture. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, what the hell? Then you shift your energy to the Emperor, Three of Cups. Now you're feeling joyful. I don't know how or what you... Let's see what's at the bottom, actually. 10 of Cups. Okay. You shifted your attitude or your energy or just something, just, I guess it's just simple as going from the pound to the horse. You were angry or frustrated. You're like, yo, this is some bullshit. And then you're like, okay, whatever. I surrender. I accept. It is what it is. Moving on. Like, I guess that's just what you're doing. You kind of were resisting this at first, but then you're like, okay, whatever. Like, fine. And then life goes on. Life goes on. That's how you're moving on. Emperor and the Three of Cups. Embracing joyful opportunities, embracing fun, embracing this lighthearted approach, focusing on what's within your control, putting your energy to those that support you, that uplift you, wrong card, Three of Cups. I was looking at the Emperor. Those that support you, uplift you, and inspire you, surrounding yourself with good company, this goes to the saying, like, you don't pick your family, but you do pick your friends. It's like, you don't pick the family you're born into. 10 of Cups at the bottom. But you do get to choose who you surround yourself with, just because, okay, well, they're my brother, or they're my mother, or they're my uncle, or whatever the fuck. Like, doesn't mean you have to be all buddy-buddy with them. Maybe it's preferred, but, sometimes it is what it is, the cards that you're dealt with. But you do get to choose who you surround yourself with and who you keep your company. Your company has a huge influence on who you are, the life you live, the habits you have, the attitude you have towards life. So it's like surrounding yourself with good company or people that are on the same wavelength as you. You're an emperor here in this reading. You deserve people that are on the same wavelength as you. So who is the emperor? What is the emperor? The emperor is someone who is strong, someone who is confident, someone who's hardworking, very, very determined, can be very serious at times, highly respected though. The Emperor is someone who is a provider, somebody who works their ass off to secure their stability. They, they're more about like business. So it's like you really are preferring to surround yourself with people who are solid, who are reliable, people who have your back, people who can be there while your life is kind of in shambles, but like they can support you or help you in need, right? The Emperor is someone who will provide and help out his empire, his people. So it's like you need to be around that kind of energy, / you need to also embody that energy. If you want others to trust you, you have to give them a reason to trust you, or vice versa. Like, I don't know, there's something about trust here, opening up, inviting more fun, more play, because typically the Emperor is pretty serious. He's pretty serious, so I think you're needing to like invite more fun, more lighthearted energy into your life, but sometimes it can be a little tricky. I don't know, you got like a lot of like Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, you got like a lot of emotional stuff, even the Sea Serpent, you got like a high emotions running through this reading. But yeah, so 10 of Cups, more Cups, 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords. There's things from the past. Okay, so 10 of Cups bringing up your home life, family, relationships, a specific relationship, or, well, 6 of Cups is bringing up something from your past that you are like looking back at. With the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, this is bringing up something that needs healing, maybe forgiveness, something that still affects you to this day. You don't have to allow it to affect you, though. That's the thing. That's where you hold the power. Because you could be choosing, 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords. There's a choice here. Lovers, Hermit. What the hell? What is this reading? It shows like there's something from your past here that is needing acknowledgement. You're either just needing to acknowledge it on your own through reflection, or maybe it's through a conversation. But it's probably connected to something that you're holding on to that is taking away joy from the present. Okay? So how can you experience more joy, more pleasure in the present moment? Alright, we have the High Priestess. I don't think I'm going to pull any more cards after this. Although, I know we're only at like 17. I mean, I might clarify. I don't know. 10 of Wands at the bottom. Okay, High Priestess, 10 of Wands. See, like, there's so much, like, you're carrying inwards, like, in the inner world, in the inner realm, with the High Priestess. Things that you're kind of keeping a secret or to yourself. Like, you're keeping it very private. Especially, like, you're not really sharing these things with the people around you, your friends, family. You know, I guess you're just really prioritizing your privacy right now. It's like your own book of secrets. You could be writing it down, journaling it. But 10 of Wands, High Priestess, 10 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. There's some choices to be made, that you'll be making in the near future, where your intuition will be helping you. Or like you have like this crossroad, 2 different paths you could take. Deep down in your gut, you know what path to choose. So I guess maybe that's why you're not really sharing this with other people, because you don't want to be swayed, or you don't want to be convinced, or it's none of their business anyways, because you already know what you're going to do. You already know what you're going to create. Queen of Wands. It's not the 5 of Cups. What? You're going to create more sadness? Like the fuck? No, Queen of Wands and the 5 of Cups. This is like using sadness, disappointment, hurt, pain, loss as your fuel, as your motivation. Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. I am open for opportunities for personal growth. So this is where you're using these heavier, more intense, more uncomfortable emotions as like your fuel to propel you forwards. So it's like you're transmuting this energy in a really powerful way, which takes a lot of strength. I didn't mean to put that card back. Takes a lot of strength, takes a lot of courage, takes a lot of wisdom and mindfulness. I mean, I feel like you're just in this process of crushing cycles and like no longer being the victim or no longer making excuses. Or it's like, I feel like you're just going back to the Panther and the Sea Serpent. You're making this commitment to yourself, because even the horse talks about committing yourself to you, to your skills, to advancing and leveling up and like mastering yourself, learning, growing, doing better, always striving for better, striving for more, you know, taking things up to another level. So it's like you're kind of reaching this point in your life where you're fed up, you've had enough, you're tired of like the same old shit, or I don't know. So it's just like you know, you've had enough. And so yeah, just like you're in the process of making some significant changes in your life so that you can thrive, you can be happy, and live a good life. Like, of course, why wouldn't you? I don't know. I mean, what should we clarify here? Let's look into death. What are these changes, or like beginnings, or let's just see what Spirit has to say about death for Leo. I was gonna call you Sagittarius for some reason. Maybe you got Saggy placements. Maybe it's that horse energy coming through. I always see the horse as Saggy. Kind of death for Leo. What are these changes? Let's see. The world. All right. The world and the Two of Cups. There's some of these changes have to take place in your relationships. And this is, remember, the Four of Pentacles fell on top of death. So it's like you could be still holding on to some of these individuals, hoping like, hey, this person, they're going to change, or they said they're going to change, or they're going to do better, or whatever the fuck. But it's like some of you recognize, all right, I've been holding on to this idea of this person, or like this expectation, and it's just like not serving me. The world and the Two of Cups, there's like an energy of letting go and acceptance and like making peace, letting people be as they are, just as people are allowing you to be who you are. It's like creating the space, you know, let them show you who they are, and that will speak volumes of if you want to keep them in your life or not. Okay. Anything else? What else is maybe changing in Leo's life? Talk about death for Leo. The Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, really? Change? Yeah, no way. What? Okay. Spirit says, okay, let's focus on what's new coming into Leo's life, okay? We already looked into what are you letting go. I guess it's certain people, certain individuals, or old habits. Let's look into what's new. Talk about death. What's new? Seven of Swords. Talk about death. What's new for Leo? What's new? Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. Six of Cups. Forgotten dreams, forgotten passions, or things from your past that you're picking back up. And Spirit is saying to keep it on the down low, or keep it hush hush. As soon as that Ace of Wands came out, I already knew. I was like, okay, I see you. You're cooking some things up in private. Or this goes back to the High Priestess of like, okay, you know what you're doing, and you need to just follow and trust your intuition. You don't really need to ask for advice or help from other people. I don't think it's not really showing you need that. It's showing like more like keep this to yourself, and that there's this desire that you had, or this dream that you had from your past, maybe even childhood, or something that you dreamt of doing when you were younger, but you never had the chance or never had the opportunity, but now you do. Or now this is giving you the opportunity to revive something that failed or wasn't successful in the past. You have a second chance at something here. Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. So maybe you have an opportunity to like revive. Maybe it's a relationship, right? Even going back to the Two of Cups. Maybe there's a change taking place. Maybe a cycle between you and someone ended, and this is an indication of like a new cycle beginning. Although that Seven of Swords, you don't have all the facts. You don't have all the information just yet. Keep your eyes peeled. All right, and then at the bottom, Nine of Wands, Magician, and the Knight of Wands. So this is kind of just saying protect and defend yourself, your actions, stand your ground. Determination and your focus, your willpower, your mental strength is going to be your make or break. It's going to determine whether or not you're successful here. I see things coming up about, your own personal projects, your own passions. I also see some things coming up about your love life, Knight of Cups. And again, the Magician's kind of just saying whatever you want to create or whatever it is you want to release, it's up to you. Ball's in your court. You have free will, right? That's what, oh, never mind. I got it mixed up with a different card. But it's kind of similar with the whole, like, You can let go, surrender to what is, acceptance. As soon as you learn to kind of accept the situation, it allows you to focus on what's within your control and what you want to create or what you want to get rid of. Like, I don't know if there's I could keep clarifying other cards, but I feel like, I don't know if it's necessary. Like, I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'll look into the High Priestess. Let's just see if there's anything. Is there anything important that like your intuition is trying to tell you at this time? Or the High Priestess for Leo. Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom, by the way, so it's like moving in silence. Again, kind of getting this energy of there's things you're working on in private, things you're not quite ready to reveal to the world just yet, or you have plans in the making. Let's see, High Priestess for Leo. Six of Wands. There's big success coming. You're determined to be successful. You will. In your professional life, in your romantic life. If you're single, you got lots of pursuers. Look, Three of Swords. See, it's like some of this pain, you appear so strong on the surface. And even on the inside, you are. But like on the surface, people wouldn't even know you're going through it. Three of Swords. People would have no fucking clue because of the way that you carry yourself, the way that you spread so much joy and positivity in other people's lives, right? Emperor, Three of Cups. You always seem to have like a positive attitude, or you seem to have like your shit figured out. Even if you don't, that's how people see you. Tower was at the bottom. It's like you could be going through some big epiphanies, realizations. Anything else about the High Priestess? The Devil. Devil with the Tower at the bottom. Oh, there's that Tower. There's some shakeups in your life. Things that are adding pain, harm, negativity in your life. This is what's being stripped away, or this is what's needing to be removed. With this Tower, this big old shakeup is here to help cleanse and clear out any negativity that is holding you back from your success. Anything that is blocking you from being your best self, your most successful self, your happiest self. Anything that's holding you back from your success is being stripped away. Trust that you're being protected from anything that is not serving you. So if something is leaving your life right now, if you're going through some sort of ending or pain, know that this is like a blessing in disguise. Although it may not seem like it right now, trust me, if this was stuck in your life for longer, it probably would have made things really bad. Or like, I don't know, just trust is being removed from your life for a reason, and that like you'll be better off. I wish I could give more advice or like more insight, but like we have the Tower, the Sun, and the King of Cups. I mean, like, and then the Ace of Cups. Like, literally, all I can say, Leo, is like all this is happening for your highest good so that you can be happy and fulfilled in the end. All right? When you're on the other side of this is happening for your highest good. I have nothing else to really add to this. I don't know. I hope that this helps you. Seems like it's an intense time. But, you know, you'll bounce back. Whatever this is, the sooner you surrender to this, the sooner you call back your power, the sooner this will pass, the sooner you'll bounce back, the sooner you'll be happier and lighter. It's like the more you hold on, the more you resist, the more uncomfortable, the more dragged out this will be. I feel like that's kind of like the overall vibes. The sooner you can kind of get with it and roll with it, the sooner you'll bounce back and be more happier and get back on track to like good vibes. Right? I don't know. Anyways, Leo, I'm going to leave your reading here. Hopefully you found this helpful and insightful. I really appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you in your next reading. Bye.